for software engineers. I'm going to show you how to make pork carnitas. It's Tuesday, that means tacos. This recipe is super simple. I normally start it right before I go to work. I come back, everything's done. Super easy. Here's what you're going to need. First off, you're going to need some kind of pork shoulder. I get mine from Aldi. It's pre-seasoned. It's super easy. You're going to pop this into the Instant Pot. I think this costs $7. You're going to need flour tortillas. I think I got this for $5 from Aldi, and there's like 20 of them in here. 20. You're going to need your kitchen shears. You're going to need a pair of tongs, and you're going to need your cast iron skillet. Now, we're going to need this a little bit later when we actually fry the tortillas, so you don't need this right now. Finally, you're going to need your Instant Pot. I don't know how to make this recipe without an Instant Pot. Buy an Instant Pot. Super easy. So to make this recipe, here's what you need to do. Take your kitchen shears, remove the lid from the Instant Pot. Cut the bag open and just dump this inside. That's literally all you have to do. Get rid of the bag. Once it's dumped inside, it's going to look like this. Now that it's inside, take your lid, pop it on, lock it, close the valve. On your Instant Pot, select the setting slow cook and adjust the time to 8 hours. And that's it. That's all you have to do. I'm going to go to work. I'll see you in 8 hours. Okay, so I'm finally home from work. It's time to eat. I'm going to go grab 2 forks. This is going to be for cutting the meat. I go to my Instant Pot, open the pressure valve. All right, there's no pressure. I'm going to open this thing up, and look at that. This thing has been slow cooking all day. I'm going to take these 2 forks, and I'm just going to open the meat up. As you can see, it's just falling apart. It is completely falling apart. This is going to be so good. I got the Wizards game tonight. I'm going to eat some tacos and watch the Wizards game. Beautiful. All right. Now that's done, let's go over to the stove and fry some tortillas. I'm going to take this container with me over to the stove. Okay, so we have our carnita right here. I'm going to put it right next to the stove. That way I can just do this as an assembly line. I got my cast iron skillet. Now I had preheated this a little bit earlier, but now I'm going to turn on the burner. I'm going to turn the burner on to 4. I got my flour tortillas right next to it. Now here's what you do to warm the tortillas. You could put them in the microwave for like a minute. I just like to take the tortilla, slap it right down. And if you feel the tortilla, it's a little wobbly and it's pliant to the touch. You know, you can kind of squeeze it a little bit. What I like to do with tortillas is I heat them up until they're just getting a little hard. So if you kind of poke into it and it stops being firm, you know, that's your clue that you should take it off the pan. While I'm doing this, I'm going to be pushing in on it a little bit just to test it. All right. If I can move it a little bit with my fingers and it slides easily with a little scratching sound, that's the clue that it's time to turn this thing over. So let's turn it over. As you can see, the outside is a little firm. I'm going to let this heat up, probably another minute or so. All right, let's take a look at the underside. I mean, that feels a little hard, right? All right, all you do is take it off the iron skillet. Get your carnita. In fact, let me move this over here. Take what you want from the pork shoulder, put it right on. Now, if you want to put other toppings on it, you can do that, but look at that. That is food truck beautiful. What did this take? It took 5 minutes in the morning, and maybe just to make this one, it takes 2-3 minutes per taco. And what are you gonna have? You're gonna have like 3 of them? Look at this. It's super easy, doesn't take that long to do. Throw some toppings on this if toppings are your thing. I'm going to finish the rest of these and go watch the Washington Wizards. See you on the next time we do Cooking for Software Engineers.